2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips? Subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
Woo dope. Woo dope. It's your boy. You don't know Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is, man. I'll give y'all 5 seconds. 5 seconds to show boy some love by liking up the video, y'all. I know y'all got your boy. I know y'all got your boy, man. Brew Squad, we in the building. Now, it seem like things have simmered down in terms of people talking about affiliations, but it's not done yet. It's not that. I know because y'all see current gen, y'all saw current gen actually drop, and there was no affiliations. Y'all think, well, 2K21 is not going to have affiliations. Now, Aiden was playing with Ronnie, and he asked Ronnie about affiliations, which is a very important question, of course, because affiliations was huge in last gen. I know a lot of y'all probably just started playing 2K, but 2K16 and 17 affiliations was a huge part, and those outside of 17 because the Paul George screen was so annoying. But 16 is known still this day as one of the best 2Ks out there, but affiliations was a huge part of that. Until this day, a lot of people are still being like, yo, where's affiliation? Bring back affiliation. And there's a simple reason for that. Felt like we were part of something when affiliations was in the game. Now, this is what Ronnie had to say about affiliations and what he thinks about affiliations and where they're probably going forward with this affiliation thing.
Yeah.
Now remember, I just got the audio only, man. So y'all gonna have to listen to the audio with your boy. So listen clearly.
We asked for things that we built one time and then realized didn't make sense for whatever reason, right?
Right.
And we think of ways to iterate.
Oh, I got stuck. Oh, so you don't like affiliations? Like you're against like the idea of it?
No, I've talked about this plenty of times. I love affiliations. The problem was we had to figure out a way within the current infrastructure to not split the community. You know, like that's the biggest problem, right? So like what the neighborhood did that the affiliations didn't was bring the entire community together. Us splitting the community into 3 different parts, of course, it's awesome because then you can play them against each other.
Yeah.
But you're splitting people. That whole friend making, you know, how we built the 2K League by getting people to meet for the first time and build pro-am teams. You start splitting that into affiliations, and that's a problem. But, you know, if we can figure out a smart way to address that, and hopefully the new technology allows us to do that, then we'll be straight. My biggest thing is allowing people to make friends in this game. We are a community, and we don't want to do things that break up the community in any way. Don't allow you to network with new players, find out who's good, you know, all that stuff.
Alright, so basically he's saying that affiliations kind of limit people on making friends. And there are communities that are big on people making friends, similar to Pro-Am, which forces people to meet and link up to make teams or stuff like that. So he said, of course, affiliations kind of limit that, because remember, affiliations was pretty much having 3 different parts and you being a part of 3 different sets and you choosing your set. You know what I mean? It's like gangs pretty much, man. Of course, I still rep Rivet City till this day, and we were running that, you know, we were running that era, man. We got the most wins, all of that. Yeah, y'all already know we had Sunset over there. We hate Sunset, you know, we hate Old Town, that glitchy ass parks, the whole 9. But it just has something about affiliations that just have people feeling like you belong to something. And that's what, as soon as 2K18 dropped, the moment we saw there was no affiliations, you start feeling like something was missing. That's when they introduced the neighborhood. And they said the neighborhood helping people make more friends, but I kind of disagree, to be quite honest. The only thing that kind of caused some separation within affiliations were the restrictions. First, there were some restrictions which didn't allow you to play with different affiliations. Then they removed it late. I think they removed that somewhere in 2K17, which I still hate Paul George still this day, of course. Playoff P, always there on the. I was gonna rant about that screensaver again. Oh my god, I hate that loading screen. Oh my god. But anyways, we're not gonna talk about that right now. But one thing, they removed those restrictions that wouldn't allow you to play with other affiliations. The next thing they actually removed was, I think, no, they didn't remove it, but they should think about removing, was the restriction where you gotta be a certain overall before you started traveling. It wasn't overall, but a certain rep level before you traveling. What that would do, that would cause a lot of people to travel to your parks, meet the rookies that can't travel, and just run up win streaks, right? So they need to remove that as well and just allow everyone to travel out the gate, go in different affiliations, link up with your friends if they're in different affiliations, doesn't matter, but still offer some benefits with you playing with people that you win your affiliations against other affiliations. And I think it's some simple solutions to these problems. Right now, the neighborhood, do y'all think the neighborhood really force people, like really start pushing people to be friends? Nah, I think the neighborhood start promoting a lot of running, man. A lot of stuff 2K did kind of take it away from the experience in the neighborhood, like showing all the stats, or you could literally go and check out the stats of your opponents. All that I think is doing a huge disservice to people being competitive. Even till this day, the game just dropped, probably like 2 weeks or so, 2 to 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, right? Game just dropped and people are already running in the neighborhood from games. Literally, people are running in the neighborhood and the game just dropped. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, people are so hung up on checking people's stats and looking at people's win percentage. Like, I don't show my win percentage, and it's like a 90 something, to be quite honest. But I really don't show. People be coming to my stream, what's your win percentage? Nah, I don't show that much. It's alright. What's your shooting percentage now? People, we are obsessed with checking people's stats instead of just saying, bro, you good, man? All right, let's get some gaming. Now, if you trash, I'm not gonna play with you again. But if you good, because sometimes people's stats could be trash based on them running with randoms all the time, because you know how randoms are. Versus people that always run with squads, most content creators always run with their content creator squads, so they got higher win percentage. So how can you compare? So stuff like that is kind of splitting up this community, or not, or restricting people from making friends with people who you might play with someone who got low win percentage and notice that they're a little bit more successful than you, right? So that's like, I could go on a whole rant about this stuff. That's just gonna go on with a long video, but I just want to share this with y'all, man. What y'all think, man? Y'all think it's better without affiliations or with affiliation, man? What y'all think? I just think they gotta put back in affiliations, of course. It was very good having 3 different parks, and I don't think 2K is moving from the parks thing. When you think about it, we would love them to bring in real life courts like Rocker Park and stuff. But if you bring Rocker Park, just one, that's gonna be one park in a whole neighborhood. That doesn't make sense. They want to keep the same neighborhood, like multiple parks, multiple courts, playground type of thing. So I don't expect them to go in real life courts, to be quite honest. So I see them doing more like 3 different neighborhoods if they decide to go that affiliate route or whatever. That not affiliation route or whatever, man. But anyways, man, let me know what y'all think about the video. You already know your boy Sim. If you're first time to the channel, make sure like the video, share the video, and hit your boy a subscribe. If it's not your first time, like the video, share the video. You never know who's gonna be informed, y'all. Your boy Sim on Love, Respect, Bless Up. Peace.